on guys, Sloughy here, and yeah, today I'm just going to be telling you guys a little story that happened to me about, I think it's probably like 2-3 years ago now. So what happened was, I was staying kind of at this place where you could sleep there, and it was a water park and a theme park pretty much put together. So like I would go to the water park and go in the theme park and everything like that. And I had made some friends with some of the people who were staying at this site as well. And behind where we were staying, there was this kind of like hill where it had some like this pretty much this huge sand dune or whatever you call them on top. And so then we just decided to go up there because I don't know what we were doing. I think we were going to maybe play like a football or something on top of it. We finished playing football. We noticed this like foresty area right next to the sand dune. So we decided to go into there and just see what was down there because it was on a hill. And there wasn't anything because we could see right from the top. Except we noticed these 4 people who looked about our age just sitting down there at this like halfway down the hill. And they were facing the other way. And it didn't look like they were talking to each other. Like they were just facing straight ahead. Some of our friends shouted to them to come and play football with us because they looked bored, like they weren't really doing anything. And we didn't have any reply from them. They didn't even turn around. And we thought like maybe they just didn't hear us, but we were at a distance where they definitely could hear us. So my friend called out again, but still no response. So it was getting kind of dark at the same time, so we just decided to start heading back. Then just as we were about to start heading back down the other side of the hill to get back to where like we were staying, one of our friends had an idea to go get his bike and bring it back to the top of the hill and just go as fast as he can down this hill, and we thought it'd be pretty funny. So that's what he did. It was like a 5-minute walk, so we just stood there for 5 minutes just talking to each other, and we didn't notice anything. Nothing was strange. At this point it was it wasn't dark, but it wasn't light either. It was like in between, so we couldn't really see too far anymore, obviously, because like there was trees around us as well, so it was kind of hard to see because of them as well. And when he came back, since he was obviously like coming towards us, he noticed that those 4 kids, they were like kind of standing not behind us, but kind of a little bit on this like little hill to the side of us, just literally just staring at us. So we called out to them and asked them if they're lost or anything, and we just had no reply. They didn't even like say anything. They just kept on staring at us. So when we were probably about maybe just at the bottom of the hill, we looked back up and we seen these people standing on top of the hill just staring at us. So we just all turned around and just started staring right back at them. And then they had initially no facial expressions or anything. They weren't even talking to each other or anything. And then they just literally just turned around and just ran. So then we went to the top of it and we couldn't see them at all. But then in this foresty area, like it was pretty much really dark at this point, so we couldn't see like right through. All we heard was these like really loud screams coming from this forest. And it wasn't as if like someone was scared or they were joking and screaming. It was literally like a horror movie scream or something, like a really evil person screaming, and there was like 4 of them, so we presumed that was them 4 kids doing that. And we thought like it was the creepiest thing ever, and it was just super creepy because we don't know what they were doing in that forest either, and like we couldn't hear them shouting after that or anything. And down the bottom of this hill there was literally nothing. There was just this huge field, and there was just fields from probably like miles, and that was it. And like we were probably staying quite late. We were staying up quite late that night. And we still didn't see them like come out of the sand dune because there was like a light from the entrance to it. Didn't see them come out there or anything. So we still don't know what happened to them. They're probably just like really messed up people. I don't know. And it's just a really weird experience, and I don't really know what it was. It was just really weird. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know it's just like a really random story. If you did, please do smash the like button. Also do subscribe, and yeah, see you.